now I'm in pangkor island. Yeah, I don't think I've been here before, and it was a 3 hours drive from KL to, well, somewhere, that's where we were staying, to what's it called, pangkor island, then take the boat. So actually, I was actually on the wrong lane of the mount. So actually, I actually have been filming for the past. I've actually been filming the past 2 days because it's actually not been going well. The trip, like between my mom and my dad, and all this, not so well. It didn't help that my mom was already angry when she arrived. Because my dad, well, it has to do with my dad. It was his problem in the first place. Like so we bought like new luggages, but the problem is my dad took the newest one for the big ones, and my mom needed that, and I also needed that. I took the medium one because I really needed it, because considering the amount of countries that I was going to. And my mom is going to 3 countries, so she actually needs a reliable what's it called, luggage. But my dad took the newest one, and the old ones that we have, the wheels is not easy to pull, and the other one, and one of them is what's it called, the side handle broke, so it didn't even work. So my mom was really upset about it, and also about the laptop issue that I wanted my mom to bring it, and it was too heavy for her. But again, it's not like have like a choice per se, because it's like the airline policy, have to carry it. And she didn't have a luggage either, so she had to put like in like some kind of like a gym bag. But she ended up putting it on back of her backpack, so that was a solution. But regardless, she was unhappy, which is understandable. Couldn't really do anything about it, because it is the policy of airlines. So we do as followed. Yeah, so nothing can really be done. Oh, this is a dead end. Not dead end, but I know how to get back. Yeah, and yeah. So she's been grumpy the past 2 days, and she's trying to leave Malaysia like 3 or 4 days earlier than what originally planned. So, and also if my mom leaves, I don't really see a point staying here, because also my dad didn't plan well for the trip, because he changed the plan 3 times, and he keep asking what is planning. So, and it's it's very frustrating for dealing with that, because we used to live here for a good 10 years. My mom hasn't been back the last 13 years, and in the past 3 days my dad's been bringing us nothing like like a tourist per se. So what I mean. So nothing really changed. So she's very disappointed and upset, because originally she didn't even want to come here in the first place. I drag her in. We kind of want to spend time with my mom. Well, not I don't want to be in Taiwan, but I was just there. I'm not really a country fan of, because that's not I didn't really grow up there, so I didn't grow up there, so I grew up in Malaysia, so I had the best experience there. Yeah, so the tension is not really that good, and there wasn't really much. We weren't really doing much. Like, let's say yesterday, for example, we spent like the whole day just pretty much on the road. We went to Shah Alam, Sunway, Kale, Lala Port, then went to go get seafood. That's really it. And he doesn't know, like, the seafood part is not even that important. We went all the way to Klang, so yeah, it's just difficult. And my mom doesn't like any of those destinations in the first place, and my dad made those plans for the last minute, so my mom very upset, which is understandable. Yeah, but right now we're at Pangkor Island, and today there was another conflict per se, so it's not really fun to record. Well, it's not really, I don't mind recording, but there's also not much going on. Just going to a mall and check out Shah London, and places we used to live at, the area we used to have a lot of memories. I just take a look. I don't think there's really much to really see, so I don't really think I should probably record. But again, if I could do it, I should probably do it. But lesson learned, I guess. Just record. The tension is bad. Yeah. But right now we're in Pangkor Island, so hopefully tomorrow goes better. And right now, well, kind of just took a detour. But I'm just driving around with this old box car. This car's window is broken. This over here. You cannot pull up, and try pulling up the window didn't work. Yeah, and we rented the car because we have 3-person. And it would make a lot more sense getting a motorbike, if there was 2-person, but we don't. So, and my mom wanted the car, and it's easier to go around. Even though it's quite pricey than a motorcycle, but we have no experience. So, it's rather to be safe than sorry. And we use like USD per se. It's kind of fine. Yeah. But I should probably head back in after this video. I want to get water because we didn't have water and I was thirsty. And right now it's 1:30. It's okay. Like nobody on the road. But I see some people take just just at the ocean, just hanging out with friends. This is a Friday night. Well, technically Saturday. Friday night past midnight. So Saturday early morning. Yeah. So hopefully it goes better tomorrow. And I think I'll just combine it too, depending how lengthy the video will be. Yeah, so that's the plan. So if my mom's still unhappy being here, then if she's gonna leave on Tuesday, I'm most likely gonna leave but I'm not sure. Again, I think we'll see, because if my mom leaves, there's really nothing really else for me to do here, because my dad he doesn't have a plan what we're doing here. So, and we took care of some stuff, like at least go visit family. So at least that's done. So it's not really it's kind of confusing. So yeah. But yeah, now I'm gonna head back now. I don't want to waste gas. But no.
Hả?
Weather's a lot better here. It's pretty hot. As expected. This is Malaysia, so when you cross somewhat of an ocean. It's a nice breeze, not heavy waves, but not bad. And the one across is like other island. It's not that far away, actually. And the boat ride was only like 10 minutes, so. And there's actually another island across Pangkor Island. So this is the other side of the island. Yeah, so we're at a different coastline right now. The one near the port is the one the one you can see the other island, the other, the mainland. Is that the right word of, Malaysia? Yeah. Tourists, not that much people. But again, we arrive on Friday. And right now it's only Saturday morning, so maybe a little bit later today we'll see more people. But we're leaving tomorrow, so there isn't really that much. Because again, it's a very small island, so yeah, and it's actually we already planned, have to be back by tomorrow because my mom's gonna meet up a friend. Well, she met her when she was in Taiwan, but I haven't seen my other friends. Well, used to be friends, but we don't really communicate. We used to go to school together. But we'll be meeting tomorrow. Maybe around dinner time, but again, depends when we arrive. Otherwise, Monday, but they prefer Sunday for obvious reasons because they gotta work. And Malaysia traffic is not the best, so hopefully tomorrow is better. Maybe like around dinner time. We leave around like 1 o'clock. And we take the boat to across, go back to the island. The drive is gonna be about 3 to 4 hours, give or take. With my dad's driving speed, I would say 4. He's a very unique driver. He He acts like he's a foreign driver in a country, but we've been here for so many times, and he used to live here. I mean, he grew up here, so well, not this island, but he grew up in this country, but he still doesn't know how to drive. Yeah, and also he arrived 1 month earlier, and you know, but still acting like a new driver. Yeah, so we're gonna stay here for a little bit, just take a quick breeze, then you know, go to the other points. It's kind of hard because the car is an old car, so they say you can't really go up the hill, so we're kind of limited. Most people would just rent like a motorbike, but with 3 people, so economically it wouldn't work if my mom wanted AC. Different coast. So these beans, I think are actually very painful. You touch it, yeah, I accidentally step on it. So if I step on it, like going up there. I'm not wearing shoes, so that's why. Yeah, but a lot more crowded compared to the other one. Yeah, because there's like some activity they can do here, but I don't see any variables like renting out jet ski. I think there's like 2 jet skis and I see some life jackets over there. I don't think they're using. Other people just hanging at the ocean. Yeah. I mean the water here is definitely cleaner than the one in Planks, which we went the other day for seafood. But you know, no water is cleaner than the ones in the Middle East. And the beach are much cleaner. Well, that's because nobody goes there. It's too hot, so I'm in love with the culture. Yeah, oops. Can't keep your sneaking on. Yeah. So yeah, that's why it's so clean in the Middle East. I remember that. And the waves are a lot bigger too, so I didn't really get to touch the water, per se. Yeah. But again, it has to do with the time of the day that I was there, so. That was no money. Probably I didn't have a chance because I don't have a car. But look at nice on picture though, especially in Oman. And that's the other remote island. I think we've been here before, but my mom told me we were here before, but we didn't stay in Pangkor Island. We took like a ferry here. That's why. We never really, stay here. That's why I don't remember we were here. So that was a long, long time ago. Right now, waiting for the car event. It's a wind situation, so I'm wondering if he's gonna come. Pretty funny thing, go to the one in Oman. Well, it didn't open because the hours didn't work out. Just the Friday didn't work out. Yeah, and the Saudi, well, it's inconvenient as well. It was a lot easier to do in Oman because no traffic and I had a car at that time. But it's funny that I'm coming to Malaysia and just visit a mosque. It's my first time visiting it, so. Wear something like this to even, get it. And the woman wore the same thing, but they have the hood. Yeah. The interesting color is like it's like the one from Malaysia Huasho, different color. Just had my feet washed because it's still sandy on the beach. Yeah, but right now we're gonna head out now. Right now we're like the dead end of this side of the island. Well close to it, we're halfway. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there more than it's a dead end. At the Dutch fort right now. Nobody here. Just people in the front, no one in the back. It's very small here. The Dutch fort. There's some people here, and people are just doing the island hopping there. I believe that's like that's other islands there. For like snorkeling and stuff, they have a package for that. But my mom doesn't like water. She can't swim, so we're not doing that. Yeah, but here's more. Got it. The kids, I was planning on having fun with the kids exploring the water. Yeah, I got wet too, but not as wet as they are right now because I kind of got dry the last 5 minutes. So my shirt got wet too, and I don't want to get too wet too long because I don't have clothes to change. I'm sure they do, but I don't. I thought I go to the hotel, so yeah. And it's not that hot, so it's not that easy to drive right now. And it's like close to 7 right now. That's why. And there's a culture here. They just like wear whatever they want and go to the ocean. And it's totally fine.